Black Lives Matter for me means my life matters. I breathe the same air that you do. I can do the same things that you do, maybe even better. Like, Black Lives Matter, meaning that I want my people to matter. We've made significant contributions to this world. Initially, I couldn't watch the video with George Floyd because things like that for me strike a very bad nerve. And for me, it was the catalyst for the change because all he kept saying was, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. He cried out for his mother. These are things that happen to us on a daily. And it's just like, for me, what it was that it was just enough. And then I had heard about Breonna Taylor. Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
I wanted to take to the street to show not only that I'm not an enemy, but this needs to change. Because this does not happen to you. And for me, for every race to speak out, it's like, you know you're wrong. You know this is wrong. 8 shots hit this young lady who had a promising life, who was just coming in probably from work tired. And it's like, for me, I can't be silent anymore. I'm a rebel by nature. My family knows that. I am very outspoken. I don't have a problem with saying how I feel. And I've been in numerous, I wouldn't say altercations, but arguments with police officers because it's like, what is that force for? So if my voice and me stepping out and marching in the streets and saying how I feel and donating and providing education to people is going to show that my people are strong and my people are beautiful and we're not animals, then I'll march every day until I can't march anymore. I'll walk the streets, I'll walk bridges, I'll walk miles. I'll stand up to police. I've had to run from police during my protests. I have a few scars to prove it, but I will do that if that's what it takes. If my young little voice can change everything or be an addition to change. The first protest I went to with my best friend Javon, and we were all scared to go to protest because we saw what was happening on the news and we saw what was going on, and we're just there like, we don't know if we should go. Can we? Like, we were speaking up through our social media, we were making videos, we were talking to people whoever we can. I even had to educate my neighbors in my building who came downstairs and they knocked to see if I was okay with everything that's going on. And I felt like if people can come downstairs just to check on you because they see that things are wrong in the world, I just went basically on a hope and a wish and a prayer. I stopped before I went to my first protest. I prayed with Javon, and I said, you know what? We gonna walk. And it's like a quiet little voice said to me, be militant, be strong. I made you strong. So I put on my gear, and I went out. And I said, Lord, whatever happens, I know I'm gonna be okay. If I get arrested, I don't mind. What are they gonna do? Keep me for one night and then send me home and I'll be back out in the streets again? So when I went out, and, you know, people were protesting, you could feel it in the air that people are tired. Everybody is, whether it's black, it's white, it's Spanish, it's Asian. I stood up next to a Jewish man, a Hasidic Jew, and he looked at me and he said, I'm sorry. Because, you know, his people went through the Holocaust, but this is our Holocaust. And it's sad that in 2020, we still have to fight to be free. So I was walking and, you know, people were quiet, and I heard this one young lady say, she's like, I want to say something, but I don't know. And then I told her to speak her heart, and then she was like, I'm scared. And I was like, you know what? Let me help you. I'll start it. And I started. And from there, my voice grew loud, and I felt the power that I never felt before.
Who street? Our street.
Who street?
Our street.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Who street?
Our street.
Who street?
Our street.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
I wanted everybody to say her name. I wanted everybody to say his name. I wanted everybody to put their hands up and say, don't shoot, especially when we're walking past police officers, to show we are not a threat to you. And we will do it every day until you guys realize how wrong you are. This is not a now thing. This is something that's been taught in the homes. That's why I'm glad that some of these kids, black, white, and different, are educating their parents. Like, this is like, you guys realize that what you're saying is wrong, right? You guys realize that your coworker who you love, who you invited over here, and now you're saying all lives matter. You're not paying attention to the fact being that this man was not causing the police officer any harm, but he's sitting on him. There was a young lady in her bed who worked as a part of the same force that they do that got shot 8 times because of a mistaken house, and none of her killers have been arrested. I don't have any children, but I'm already worrying about if I have a child, okay, where can I actually go where we'll be accepted and I won't have to worry about if my child doesn't come home at 3:20. Okay, maybe I should call the cops. No, don't call the cops. It's heart-wrenching, some of the thoughts. And it's like the mental stability of a black person always has to be checked on, because we face so much, not only in the street, but at work, in hospitals, everywhere, and we just stay silent. And I guess we're tired of being silent. We've accepted the status quo. We have gone forward. We have tried to make it work with whatever everyone else has done, but it's not working. I have learned a strength that I've never known. I always knew that I was fearless because I took crazy risks in my life. But the one risk for a good thing, I'm doing this of my own free will and just walking in front or walking in solidarity with the people. For me, it showed me no matter what you try and do to me, I'm still going to be here. And it was emotional for me because my mom, God rest her soul, she raised me to always use my voice. And I might get a little emotional because if she was here, she would be in everyone with me because this is all she wanted. She used to be scared for my brother or me to go out somewhere because you don't know what's going to happen. But to be fearful of the same people who are supposed to serve and protect you is the most hurtful thing. To not want to call 911, because if you call them and they show up and it's the wrong one, you might lose your life. So for me, it gave me a sense of responsibility. I'm sorry. I just want everybody to just be free. I'm tired of being looked at like I'm a threat, or it's my brother. My brother is younger than me. I have cousins, I have friends, and it's like, you got to tell them, like, nah, you can't go there. You got to stay right here, or just don't talk back because you never know what's going to happen. And it's heartbreaking. What people are doing, what the cops are doing, what they're doing to us is not bravery. It's sadistic. We're not animals. Even animals get treated better than people, the black people sometimes, and it's the truth. And it's not right. I'm sorry. Can we stop? Every day I try and educate myself more. It's education for me to fight and to educate others. Each one teach one. And if I can teach and show and break someone's mind or change someone's mind or change the mold or, change the stigma, with my words and my actions and how I carry myself, and show them that yes, I'm fighting for my life and the lives of my people. For me, I've done my job. Mahatma Gandhi once said, be the change that you want to see in the world. So I'm going to be that change. Who was Janae before this? Janae was a dreamer. She still is. She was, or I could say I was, the person who believed that the world could be a better place. The world would be a better place. She still believes that, but it's going to take the work that we need. Uh, who is Janae after this? I really don't know, because Janae's not done yet. We are not done yet. The world is not done yet. Who am I during this? Right now, I'm a soldier. Not only fight, but fight the good fight. Fight the right fight. The proper fight, the right way. Because when I stand up and I salute and I say hello and I raise my fist to my people, I'm raising it in solidarity, and I'm showing that we are all in this together. And I will fight till my last breath to show who we are, who we can be, and who we will be, and the best versions of ourselves and of myself. So today's another day. Tomorrow will be one too. And I'm a soldier today, and I'll be that soldier tomorrow until I feel like this fight is done. If I'm 89 and we're still fighting, I'm still a soldier. Even if I got to walk with my cane, my wheelchair, my grandkids pushing me something, I'm going to make sure that all of our voices are heard.